What's up, guys? Welcome to day 2 of the Free AI Academy Challenge. Today we're going to be talking about your goal and your AI stack. As always, well, first off, congrats on making it to day 2. I think a lot of people will see the course, maybe do day 1, feel good about themselves, and not actually start down the path. This is the second, I guess you call it, welcome module, where we get everything set up before we go into the 4-week span of, it's broken into 4 weeks. I forget what the exact 4 are, but for each of those, it's like a 7-day sprint, building on top of each other, and then the 30th day, we have the conclusion, or the 31st day. It might be 31 days now that I'm thinking about it, or the last week is 6. Either way, congrats on being here for day number 2. We're going to set up everything so we can hit the ground running with that first sprint week that I was talking about. So, as always, subscribe and follow for new important updates regarding the course. YouTube.com/@itsfounderdrew or Instagram.com/founderdrew. Share the course. Let's start a revolution and change people's lives through AI together. 40% commission, as always. This free course will always be free, but we have the paid community as well for people that want to take their AI education and monetize on it, along with other collab offers. You get 40% commission on everything, the newsletter, anything paid in the future. So we have people already making money with that. Monthly giveaways, complete your worksheets, stay active, and level up. We give away Apple products every single month in the community right now. It's absolutely awesome. Get a chance to win those monthly prizes. The more you engage, the more you'll get out of this course as well. Give feedback, ask questions, get to know people. We're all in this place for the same reason, to learn, to grow. Bonus tip, watch this course in 2x speed. Again, I think this entire course will be 15, 20, 25 hours. Save yourself some time. If you need to slow down and rewind, do that as well. But I've found 2x speed on these things. You can really get the bulk of what you need from that. And share your results and experiences with others. Any testimonial in the wins column, something you've learned or somebody you've made on the side, always super helpful. So let's get right into it. Your 30-day goal, the AI accounts you need, a quick tour of each tool, and then we're going to set up your workspace today, again, so we can hit the ground running tomorrow. So first off, your 30-day goal. Pick a lane, save time at work, grow a business, or build skills. I want you to pick one thing. This can be educational based, like I just want to save some time at work. Grow a business, I want to make a little side income with AI, or you're actually building those AI skills. And make it specific. I want to automate my weekly report, for instance, or I want to make $500 on the side with AI. That beats just learning AI per se. One sentence, you'll write it in today's worksheet, so start to ponder on that. And then make it public. Goals you post are goals that you're going to keep. I'm big on accountability people just in my life. And I think in a community like this is why I'm doing the public worksheets, where you can set up accountability buddy in the group where it's like, hey, I want to do this for 30 days. I want to learn. I want to be able to implement this into my life to help myself financially with my career, whatever it may be. Find someone either in your area, find someone just on the community. There's over 3,000 people already. And make that pact together. Super powerful stuff. And then day 30, we measure the before and after. And I guarantee you will see good results. The AI accounts you will need. So we're going to go into a quick demo here. So we're going to start with ChatGPT. The all-rounder free tier is enough to start. So we're going to exit out here. And we're going to go over. We're going to go to ChatGPT. So again, I'm on the free plan here. We're just going to do a quick overview of everything with ChatGPT. So up here you have the upgrade button, and you can turn on temporary chats as well. If you go here, you can use voice or you can dictate. I personally don't. I just use Whisperflow, which is FN and then the space bar. And then I can just talk like this, and then it just pops up in the bar. Because I can talk a lot faster than I can type. You can create images in ChatGPT. This is something I use a lot, writing or editing or looking something up. The main use case, I'd say, for ChatGPT right now would be that image generation. You can add more files, upload photos and files, recent files from your library, create an image. You can put it into thinking or deep research mode, web search. There's the OpenAI platform, and then your projects. So when you think of an LLM, this LLM has been trained on everything. If you want to do something with a project, we'll create a new project here, and we're just going to say for day 2 video, create a project. When we go into this project, you will see that you can set up chats, you can set up sources. This is for like if you wanted to host a lot of different chats together, because ChatGPT also has custom GPTs, which is where I was talking about when instead of training like an LLM on everything, you can train it on a specific task. And we'll get more into that. I don't want to talk about that too much because we really get into that into this free course. But this is just showing you the layout. I'm rambling. You can search for chats here if there were past chats. Go through the library. Again, we'll go into a lot of this detail, the projects we just talked about. ChatGPT has a great variety of apps that you can build in, Adobe, Canva, Instacart, anything that you can use in your chats. And then Codex is the coding agent for ChatGPT. So, broad overview there. Next, we're going to go into Claude, which excels at writing, analysis, and connected work. This is my main LLM that I'm using every day. As you can see, I have a lot more stuff in here, but I'll go through it here quickly. Incognito in the top right. Same thing here, voice mode, dictate. You can pick the model here. So I always use the most up-to-date, 4.8. Then they have 4.6, 4.5, and more models, 4.7, 4.6, and 3. And then you can choose the effort. So higher effort means more thoughtful responses, but takes longer and uses more tokens. So I prefer leaving it on high. If it's something super critical and I'm going to kind of just prompt it and leave, I'll put it up to max, but it obviously depends. I have the vidIQ plugin for YouTube. Then we have writing, learning, which I think is amazing. Yeah, I think we dive into this. And then we have connectors here, the Drive, the Calendar, and Gmail. So connectors in Claude are, if you don't know what an MCP, a model context protocol is, it's basically something that plugs in so Claude has access for it. So if we go to connectors here, like Beehive for my newsletter data, Gmail, so it can read all my Gmails, Google Calendar. So I can prompt it on pretty much any of these things and be like, hey, what are new emails that have come in the past 30 minutes from my Gmail? And it will pull it up into the chat. We dive into that more in the course as well. You can add files, take a screenshot, projects here as well. This is what I was talking about with the GPTs. It's a little confusing because project in ChatGPT means something else, but in Claude, like these are different projects I have right now. Like, for example, new apartments, all my files for the new apartment are there, so Claude knows what to look for. Skills we'll go into later in the course. It's basically a repetitive action that you want Claude to take. Plugins we'll also go into later. Research we talked about, web search, and then you can choose the style in Claude as well if you want it to be formal, explanatory, concise, learning, or I just keep it on normal. If we go to the left side, you can expand this or contract it. These are your chats, your projects, which we talked about. Artifacts are things that are made in the chats. We'll dive into this deeper. Again, I prefer Claude, so you guys will be seeing a lot of Claude in this course. But pretty much everything can be done in any one of these LLMs. I just wanted to give you a quick tour of each. And then Claude Code, Claude Cowork will also be going into. Claude Cowork is something that could co-work with you and do work alongside you. And then Claude Code will be diving into deeper as well. You don't have to know how to code. We're going to teach you how to vibe code in this free course. Next, going into Google Gemini, built into the Google tools you already have. I love this for email response. I don't use this one too much, but much simpler design. You have the chats. You can search your chats here. You can set up a daily brief. Images. Nano Banana, which is its image generator, is amazing. This and chat are what I use for my thumbnails and for images that I need throughout this course. Videos, it's also a good video generator. You have your settings down here, your profile. Same kind of setup here as in Claude. Choose your avatar. You can set up an avatar if you want. You can add from the Drive. Again, this is all baked into Google. So when I'm in my inbox, I have all this available. You can choose the model as well. I just keep it on the highest model always. And then lastly, we have Perplexity here, AI-powered search and research. If I need real-time data, I always go to Perplexity. Looks like I'm not signed in here, but we're just going to leave it. Let's see if it'll let me sign in quick. Excuse me. Yep. Yeah, those of you that know me on YouTube, we do all these in one take. Raw, authentic, I think beats kind of cut up any the week. So again, Perplexity. Real world data. It's what I do for all my deep research for the AI debrief when I'm setting up an article or I need it to be accurate on current events per se. Yeah, not a lot to go through here. We'll be using Perplexity on and off. I think I have a guide on my YouTube for a more in-depth Perplexity search, but around the same as the others. The only caveat is that real-world research. So, those are the AI accounts you will need for this course. ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Perplexity. You will find as you go through this course, depending on your goals, again, like I was going to make a course, and I have courses like this in the AI Academy Plus, where it's like, I'm going to teach you how to make money with newsletters using AI. I'm going to teach you how to make money with content using AI. And that is the only goal of the course. But with this free course, I tried to keep it broad enough where everyone will learn something, but it can be applicable to anyone's goal when they enter the course, right? Like the whole point of you taking this course is to learn something that you can apply to the goal that we're setting today. So as you chase after that goal, you will realize, hey, I'm using Perplexity way more than Drew was for my goal, and that's fine. Or I use chat a lot more because you realize it can do a better job. That's the whole point of these exercises, and that's the whole point of learning. So the free tiers first, you don't have to pay until a lesson calls for it. I think you can do pretty much everything on the free tier if you're patient enough. I obviously suggest some of the paid tiers, but totally up to you guys. Quick tour of each tool. I think we already did this, but I'm going to run through a few things. The chat box. Let me just pull back up Claude here. The chat box. This is the chat box where you can prompt it with anything. Again, I prefer to use Whisperflow because I can talk a lot faster than I can type. Modes and modules, fast first thinking. We covered this already. I kind of got ahead of myself there, but yeah, you can set up deep thinking if you wanted to take a little bit longer. Sorry, they moved that over here, which is now effort in Claude. Voice and listen, talk to AI. Yes, you can just go here and be like, oh, this time. Hey, Claude, how's it going? And, sorry. Hey, Claude, how's it going? Hey, Claude, how's it going?
Hey Drew, going well, thanks for asking. How's things with you? How's the 30-day AI Academy Challenge coming along?
Look at that. And if you want to stop, you can just stop it, and then you can also use dictate. Be like, hey, the challenge is going great. Thanks for checking in. But again, I prefer Whisperflow over that. History and sharing, yep, so past chats, you can go over to the right. These is where you'll find all your past chats. Obviously, a lot of these with mine are going to be around this community and this 30-day challenge that I am making. But if you want to pause and go back and read those, be my guest. Going deeper later, today's accounts and orientation. So again, just make sure you understand the basics of each of these accounts and their use cases. Let's actually go back to the use cases here. ChatGPT all around, Claude, my number one, but it definitely excels at writing. ChatGPT for the free tier, I think, is the best. Gemini built into Google, I think that's its biggest strong suit, along with its image and video generation. And then Perplexity for AI-powered search and real-time research. Great. So we've now gone through the chat box. We just looked at the modes and modules, the voice and vision, history and sharing, and then we're going to go deeper later in this course. Great. So set up your workspace. You should bookmark your tools, one folder, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. A cool thing you can also do in Chrome is you can right-click, add to group. You can do like a new group, and you could say LLMs, and then you could have all four of them in there if you wanted. You can also just bookmark if you want to go here and just add it as a favorite as well. But I highly suggest doing all of those so it's easy to come back to in the future. Bookmark the classroom. This course lives at one link. Turn on the notifications. Ring the bell so you never miss a day. Go over to the AI Academy. For you, it'll be different, but for me, go into settings, go into notifications, turn all of these on so you don't miss a day of the course. You can get feedback. We already have people in here doing their lesson one. Absolutely amazing to see. Let's see. I think I had one more thing here. Yes, block 30 minutes daily, same time every day builds the habit. Like, if watching this video takes you 15, 20 minutes, depending on the module, and then it takes 20 minutes to implement it, block out 45 minutes every day. So just go over to your calendar, come in here, block out 45, and then you can set it as repeating here, repeating daily. Boom. I'm going to delete it because I don't need that all over my calendar, but I would suggest doing that every single day at the same time. It will save you a lot of time and it will keep you accountable. Again, we're really big about accountability, which is why I think next we're going to hop into the worksheet for this lesson. So again, not diving in too deep yet, but obviously the welcome on day one and setting up the basics here for day two, because I'm going to be calling on all of these different LLMs. It's going to be very important that you have signed up for the free tier and that you can go into each one at a moment's notice as we work through this course. So fill out your worksheet, attached below at founderdrew.com/day two, and then post your results and accountability, lesson 2 check-in, real leverage, not theory. So if we go over to founderdrew.com, we go and we do a founderdrew.com/day two. It will pull you up to your worksheet here. And then we would just go file, make a copy, day two. Great. And then we would have our own copy here. So your 30-day goal, pick one, check one. I'm going to say it would be to save time at work. So we'll just go over and we'll highlight that. Now make it specific, automate my work. Let's say by 30, I will have automated my morning routine at work. Your AI stack, create all 4 accounts. We did all these so we can check all of these off. Bang. Your workspace, all 4 bookmarked. Yep. Classroom bookmarked. Yep. We turn on all notifications in the school as well. And then my daily 30-minute block on the calendar, which I showed you guys. Great. So we check all these off. Get on board. Write the exact comment you'll post. Your goal in 1 sentence. So I would say, I'm going to use Whisperflow here. Hey guys, it's Drew. I just completed day 2. My lane for these next 30 days is going to be save time at work. Again, you can go off the beaten path of, sorry, this is not part of my comment, but you can go slightly off the beaten path. I suggest one of these 3 because it will be what's most applicable to what we're learning in this basic course. But again, choose your own. I set up all 4 free tiers, bookmarked them in a folder, turned on notifications for the AI Academy, and blocked off my calendar. LFG. Great, so then I would take this, I would go up here, I would file, download, PDF, then I would go over to the classroom, I would go into community, super simple, go to accountability where people are already posting, any title that makes sense. I finished day 2, paste in here, attach my worksheet so people can see that I'm actually doing it. Here we go. So, yep. Post your comment and worksheet in accountability, lesson 2 check-in, or you can say check-in. Again, we're not going to be too much sticklers on this, just something that you showed that you completed the day. Keep the worksheet. We would save it into our folder on the desktop, and that would be it, and we would post this, and that would be it for day 2. Great. Yep, so we bookmarked our tools, notifications classroom, bookmark the classroom in our browser as well. Summary. So what we covered, your 30-day goal, written and posted. Your AI stack is now live, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and Gemini. All the free tiers are set up for. Your daily 30-minute, 45-minute block is locked in every day that you'll come, you'll watch a course, and you'll implement it. Tomorrow, week 1, 7-day sprint, AI foundations. If you want to go faster, founderdrew.com/consultant. All money gets reinvested to reach more people. I take no profit off this. It all gets reinvested to reach even more people. Ready to build and scale? School.com/the AI Academy Plus if you want to take the education we're learning here and turn it into revenue. If you're enjoying the course, post a testimonial in the wins category. It means a lot to me. I love reading those. It keeps us going. Let's get to work. And I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Post your accountability. See you guys in the community. Peace.